I'm doing well, and you?
I'm really well today, thank you. So what's the plan for this Saturday? Tell me.
We're gonna walk today, and I have a Deutsch lesson today.
Deutsch lesson, I love
Wait,
that. German lesson, yeah?
German lesson. Yeah.
That is so cool. How's your progress? Tell me. Can you say anything in German?
Uh, it's not really big. We're searching for a teacher.
You're searching for your teacher? What do you mean you're searching? You can't find your teacher? Where did
No,
she go?
I need a repetitor.
Tutor, I get it. No, teacher or tutor, I get that. We're searching for, German tutor. Let's do that, yeah? We're searching for a German tutor. Okay. I understand you, of course. Where are you looking for the tutor? Tell me.
My mom found it in the internet.
Not bad, of course. All right. So, what do you think about online lessons? Maybe you should go to the tutor physically, like at a school somewhere, at someone's home. Is that an option?
No, I think I'll study online.
Oh, yeah. By the way, the screen is on. I don't think you can
No,
see things. Can you?
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right. Yes. Let me call you back. One second. So, is that an option to study offline? Let's say it like that. It's an option, but finish it.
But it's an option to study offline, but I prefer studying online.
I understand that, of course. Now, what are the pros and cons? Tell me. What are the pros and cons of studying online?
Pros are that you're talking with your teacher, you can ask him something, and cons that you can't stop the lesson.
I like that. Pros are you talking to your teacher, and offline, you're not talking to your teacher. That's not exactly a pro or a con, because in both ways, you're going to speak. Understand? Be it offline or online, you're going to have a conversation with your teacher. So it's not necessarily a pro or a con. Maybe getting to the destination when it's online, you don't need to do so. So when it's an online class, what? Finish this.
When it's online class,
You don't need to get to your destination. That's the thing. And
uh,
battle traffic. Just say it with your own words. When it's online class,
when it's an online class, you don't need to go to destination to have a lesson.
you have the lesson, or let's do something else. Destination and battle traffic. What does it mean to battle traffic?
Бороться с пробками.
Absolutely. In other words, in English, to battle traffic, how can you explain that in English?
To fight with traffic.
To fight with traffic, or of course, to deal with many cars on the road. Kind of like that. Okay, we got that. So, yeah, that's definitely a plus because what can you tell me about your online lesson? What do? You get up, like now, for instance. Did you have to go somewhere?
No, I don't have to go somewhere.
So tell me. I just simply, come on.
I just simply should turn on my computer.
Should it means in general. What did you do now? Because the question was directed at this lesson. 10 o'clock, this lesson. Did you have to go somewhere for this lesson?
No, I just should turn on my computer
All right,
and
should это то, что по жизни. Давай скажем все, что ты сделал. I
just
just turned on.
turned on my computer and called to you.
And called you. I didn't have to go and fight traffic. Not to mention, my parents don't need to stop what they're doing. Read that again.
No, I don't. I didn't. I just simply turned on my PC and called you. I didn't have to go anywhere and fight traffic. Not to mention, my parents don't need to stop what they're doing.
Absolutely. Don't in general, or again, if we're talking about this lesson, then of course didn't. All right. My parents didn't need to stop what they were doing. Let's do that one. They were doing in order to drop me off offline tutor. What does it mean, drop me off? Drop off.
Drop me off.
In English, what does that mean?
Не знаю.
По-русски тогда.
Drop off.
What do you think it means? Drop, what does that mean? Какой глагол будет? Dropнуть что-то, драпнуть, это что значит?
Уронить.
Excuse me?
Уронить.
Уронить, of course. So, как бы кого-то уронить где-то, или другими словами, специально закинуть кого-то куда-то. Получается, высадить, закинуть, завести, это все drop off будет. So, we got that. Drop off. So, какой будет перевод?
Drop off.
И родителям они не должны останавливать то, что они делают, для того, чтобы in order to say it like that, чтобы закинуть меня где? At the offline tutor. Is this clear? Drop off.
Yeah, it's clear.
All right. Drop off это в плане что-то, когда-то оставили, завезли, выкинули и оставили. Например, там газеты и так далее, это можно использовать. Drop off. Как существительное, если мы рассматриваем, то тогда это имеется в виду, как что скидывает груз какой-то и так далее. In that sense. We got that. Let's actually read this one. Drop off. Struggle as
She kept dropping off.
Exactly. So drop off in that sense of like wanting to sleep, dropping off, we got that. But when we're thinking about that one, emails, let's read that.
To take someone or something to a particular place, usually by car.
Usually by car, as you travel to a different place. Come on, man.
As you travel to a different place, we dropped our luggage off at the hotel and went sightseeing.
Went sightseeing, absolutely. So drop off, what does that mean in English?
To get something somewhere.
Somewhere or destination. To get something to the destination. Ты можешь задать вопрос. Пап, можешь закинуть меня там куда угодно? Там в парк, в баскетбол поиграть? Tell me. Make that sentence.
Can you drop me off to the park?
Of course. Can you drop me off?
In the park.
In the park? Nah. Check it out. Мы же использовали с местом at здесь. So?
At the park.
At the park. Получается, drop me off, скинуть меня где? И получается как бы с местом в парке, в школе и так далее. At, can you drop me off at school? At the park? Like that. So let's not forget about that. Can you drop me off at the park to play? Do you play basketball, by the way?
No, I don't play basketball because I don't like it.
I don't like it. Это так реально. I don't like it. Maybe we can say it's not my kind of sport. Знаем с тобой, если мы делаем негатив какой-то, отрицание, желательно что-то добавь. You love swimming. Why did you say that?
Because it's my sport. Because I like it.
I don't play basketball. It's not my kind of sport. Как мы можем соединить? Какая грамматика? Although
I love swimming and cycling.
All right, tell me more about swimming. It's not about, although I love swimming, cycling, fishing, and reading. Tell me more about swimming. Give me a more in-depth description.
Не знаю, сейчас можно.
Why? When? How often do you do it? How good you are at it?
I'll swim 3 times a week, and I'm really good at it.
Of course. So we got that. When it comes to full description of something, we can definitely say in depth. I like that. What do you mean depth, by the way? In depth? Tell me.
Глубина.
Yeah, of course. Получается в глубине в плане very thorough kind of understanding. Thoroughly, what does that mean? Thoroughly. Thorough.
Thoroughly. Не знаю.
Подробно, of course, yeah? Thoroughly. Let's say it again. Thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
When you read it, let's say when you read a book, do you read it thoroughly?
Yeah, I read it thoroughly.
What's the opposite of reading thoroughly? We had that before, yeah?
I'm
To skim through. What does that mean? To skim through?
Skim through. Пролистывать.
It's the opposite of thoroughly, of course. To skim through in English. Давай с тобой по-английски тоже говорить. Skim through means when you what?
When you сказать.
In English.
When you
Не
skip
вцепляйся в одно слово только. Найди другое. When you read very quickly and you don't care about details. What does that mean to skim through?
It means to read quickly and don't care about details.
Of course. And don't care about reading for details. Reading for details is the same thing as thoroughly. Typically, when you read, how do you read? Do you read thoroughly? You know, reading every word, understanding everything, really getting into the nitty-gritty of things? Or do you skim through? Tell me.
I skim. No, I usually read thoroughly.
Why is it important?
It's important because I need to know details of the book.
That when I read, I always get down to the nitty.
To the
What does it mean to the nitty-gritty? What do you think it might mean?
значение,
Well, like to the bottom of things, kind of like that, yeah?
to the bottom of
To the
things.
bottom of, to the nitty-gritty. So it means to the bottom of things, yeah? To like what it actually mean in that sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Let me go to meaning and see what that is. So
Get down the most. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of finding a job.
of finding a job, of course. So in other words, the most important aspects of
Practical details or subject presentation.
Practical details, absolutely. So in other words, the main point. So what do you actually look for when you read? For the main detail, for all the little aspects, you know? So kind of like that. So the basics, essentials, and so on. To get down to, let's use that as well. Let me just paste and copy that. Copy and paste the sentence and be on our way. Let's do so. All righty. You got the sniffles, man. What's up?
I got a little bit sick.
How did you get sick, man? It was like summertime. What did you do?
I don't know. Maybe because it got cold.
Really? How cold did it get?
About 10 degrees.
Yikes. 10 at night? I hope, of course.
No, not at night.
And during the day? Come on, really?
Yeah, because we had storms.
I've heard about them. What can you tell me about them? What were you doing when it was storming outside?
I were in training at my
You didn't
class.
actually quit training? I mean, that day maybe it was a good idea for you to stay home?
No, we train in closed помещение.
Well, closed building? We train inside a building, yeah?
Yeah,
Let's repeat that. We train.
we train inside of the building.
Oh. So what? What can you follow? What can you finish this with? Из-за этого у нас безопасно.
So we are in safe. We're safe.
So we're safe, yeah. So we're safe. Although there's a risk of getting to that place. You had to drive, you had to walk, yeah?
Yeah.
So finish this. Although, what can you say?
There is a risk of getting a cold while getting to this place.
Of course, there was a risk getting a cold, and unfortunately, unfortunately, I got it. Yeah,
I got it.
what do you do? What's your remedy? What's your remedy for cold?
What's my MET?
Remedy. What's your remedy for cold?
I don't know. I don't do anything.
You don't do anything at all? Nothing at all? We talked about sickness. Spray, да? Помню, по-русски то же самое. Spray me. Like spray bottle. So what do? You spray what?
I spray, лекарство.
Medicine?
I spray medicine in my throat.
I spray, let's do that one. I spray the medicine into, not in, but into my throat. Why?
Because I have a cold.
Yeah, I know you have it, of course. Why? Let's give a better explanation why you need to do that. Of course, we know that. To fight with...
Coughing.
To fight with coughing, of course. What does it mean to get rid of?
To get rid of. Избавиться.
Let's substitute fight with what?
To fight with cold.
Substituted. What does it mean to substitute?
Mm,
We talked about this. Substitute teachers. Come on. It means when the teacher is not in school, there's another teacher. Is not your teacher. She's not your teacher. I mean, of your class. She just comes here because the other teacher, your teacher, is not in school. And we're looking for that word as well, to be or in school. Kind of like that. What's the word? Отсутствующий. Substitute — это заменяющий, тот, кто заменяет. Глагол substitute — отсутствовать. Или замени. Получается, все, что я сказал, это substitute to fight with get rid of. That's all I said. I sprayed the medicine into my throat to get rid of
coughing.
Let's repeat that again.
To get rid of coughing.
To get rid of coughing. Let's repeat that again. I spray the medicine into my throat to get rid of coughing.
I spray medicine into my throat to get rid of coughing.
Lovely. All right, substitute. What does it mean to substitute in English?
So to substitute means заменять, to...
Yeah, that's not in English, dude.
To change.
All right. Смотри, порой можно объяснить, сделав ситуацию. Не обязательно искать там синоним, антоним и так далее. Нет. Можем сказать, ну смотри, let's say we have a teacher and she, he, she, doesn't matter. And she is not in this day. Therefore, so another teacher comes into our class to проводить lesson. What's the word? Teachers, they do what with lessons? They как бы ты сказал, учитель проводит урок.
Has a lesson.
Have? Did they have?
Maybe.
Have sounds okay, but I'm looking for the word conduct. What does it mean to conduct?
Conduct, проводить.
Absolutely. Кондуктор, получается, через кондуктора сейчас не особо актуально, но в целом. Well, sometimes there are conductors. Because conductor, what does that mean? Who is the conductor? In English, please, не надо мне переводить. У тебя уровень такой, который ты можешь использовать по-английски.
Person who conducts something.
What kind of thing?
Maybe lesson.
Nah, that's the thing. Кондуктор по-русски то же самое, как по-английски. Conductor, it's going to be that person who checks for tickets. Let's say you take a train, you buy a ticket, you sit, in the train, and then just, a person comes by and asks you for your ticket, whether or not you paid. So that person is called conductor, yeah? We got that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we got conductor. Obviously, in terms of musical piece, obviously it's going to be conductor too, but we're looking for trains. That's the thing. So in terms of trains, of course, these are train conductors. What do?
They take tickets. They check tickets.
They check them. They might take us, like a stub of a ticket. What does it mean? They might take a stub of a ticket. Ticket stub.
Ticket stub.
Корешок такой. Ticket stub. Because usually, what do we get? We get what? We get a ticket. It says like the price, how much, and then there's like a little piece here. And this you can do what? They take this. They take the stub.
This off.
They take it off. Why do they need to take it off?
So they can see that they already checked it.
True. So for data to see that they checked it, and then obviously keep it. Nowadays, they might take it. They might actually scan it. So they might be walking around with their, personal scanner, scanning the ticket, as easy as that. So yeah, kind of like old school, I would say. But anyway, these people are, how do we call them?
Conductors.
Conductors, the train conductors, of course. Again, going back to music, that's what we get. Going back to electronics, well, that's something else. Let's not get into that. Но везде, будь это электроника, музыка или, конечно же, train conductor, это именно то составляющее, будь это человек или какой-то piece, предмет какой-то или элемент какой-то, то, что пропускает, заставляет пройти или не пройти. Получается, без кондуктора, соответственно, оркестр, он не особо справится так хорошо, как справится с кондуктором. То же самое, if we go back to our train conductors, why do we need that? Человек не поедет. Passenger cannot go from destination to destination if that person is not given the green light. And what does it mean to give the green light?
Means to как будет разрешать?
Allow.
To allow.
Absolutely. To allow what?
To allow to do something.
Absolutely. To allow to do something. That is so true. So the conductor allows what?
Allows to stay in the train.
Of course. Why?
Because he checked your ticket.
Checks your ticket, absolutely. How do you think people nowadays, they buy tickets? Nowadays, how do people buy tickets?
They buy it online.
Absolutely. All right, so by rail, train, in that sense. So yeah, and people usually buy their tickets online. Whereas before, where do you think they got tickets before?
They got tickets in the train station.
They bought tickets, absolutely. Train station on the spot. What does it mean on the spot?
On the spot. And at the place where you go.
Oh, absolutely. On the spot. So for example, like, let's go to the movie theater. Oh, let's buy tickets first. Don't worry about it. We'll get them on the spot. Let's repeat that again.
On the spot.
Let's go to the movie theater.
Let's go to the movie theater.
But we need to buy tickets first.
Don't worry, we'll get them on the spot.
Absolutely. And you're coughing a little bit. What do you think you're gonna do against that cough? What should you do?
I don't know. I try to.
You don't know. Is this your first time being sick? Come on. What do people typically do?
Drink tea, drink vitamin tablets. Таблетки.
You tell me. Tablets or pills? Yeah, usually it's pills, of course.
Pills.
All right, the difference is почти все пилюльки, они, конечно же, вот такие, like oval shape. Sorry for that. So anyway, but tablet, obviously, it's round, kind of like that. And that's why people usually say pills. Of course, pills. So you're going to pop a pill? To pop a pill? Are you going to pop a pill to get better?
No, I don't think so. Because I already ate it today.
You already what?
I already ate it today.
You ate it. We don't eat them. Eat considers like chewing, the process of consumption like that, by chewing. Pop имеется как заглотнул, swallow, проглотил в таком контексте. Pop, мы же не говорим там, скушай таблетку, правильно? То же самое по-английски это также звучит. So, to take a pill. Why do people take pills?
People take pills to get rid of of
It's an easy one, man.
Ill, maybe.
Illness, maybe, yeah? To get rid of their illness, sickness, affliction. Illness, sickness, they're pretty easy. Affliction, that's a noun also. Affliction is like disease, то, что отягощение какое-то, something kind of bad, you know what I mean? Like some kind of disease in that sense. So affliction in that sense. All right, so okay, let's move on. Let's say affliction. Affliction. All right, we got that. All right, pop, we understand that. Now, pop simply means to take. Take, sometimes it might mean like pop, pop tea, pop coffee, pop, energy drink, pop something. In other words, to drink in that sense. Let us get back to, well, first of all, your homework. Good job. Any questions about it?
No questions.
All right, good deal. Let us see what we have. Now, the reading part and the listening part. Oh, man, I can't really say anything here. We're not going to go crazy checking it. I'm just going to ask you some words. What does it mean, respectful? Respectful?
Уважительный.
Okay. Appropriate?
Appropriate.
Appropriate?
Не знаю.
You use that. What do you mean you don't know?
Appropriate. Не, это приемлемо.
Of course. What's the opposite of that? What did you use?
Inappropriate.
Absolutely. Inappropriate or inappropriately. Absolutely. What's inappropriate behavior? Tell me.
Shouting. Maybe saying bad words.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Inappropriate behavior. It can be anywhere. What are some examples where we can see or be, introduced to inappropriate behavior? Where? What do you think?
Maybe in school.
In school, of course. At a workplace. Absolutely. So we must behave how?
Good.
Nah, that's a nice word, but too easy. Appropriate what? We must behave how? We must behave
appropriative.
You tell me. Appropriately. Let's repeat that again. We must behave appropriately.
We must behave appropriately.
Appropriately.
We must behave appropriately.
Appropriately?
Appropriately.
Absolutely. All right, let's use that, of course. So anyway, how can we use that? Well, appropriately in the sense of, let's go back to this and just read some examples. All right, volunteers need to.
Volunteers need to be appropriable, calm, and able to respond appropriately.
What does that mean? Volunteers. What do you think it means? Давай переведем. Волонтеры должны что делать?
Волонтеры должны быть приемлемы, спокойны и быть ответственными.
Of course. Absolutely. What does it mean to be approachable? Approachable.
Approachable.
What does that mean?
Не знаю.
All right. Approach. I think you might know this word. Approach means what? Подходить. Имеется в виду кому-то подходить в плане этого, например. Я подхожу к магазину, например. Ты кому-то говоришь в плане, я еще не там, но я подхожу к нему. Как ты скажешь? I'm
approaching.
Finish it. Магазин. I'm approaching.
To the market.
Nah, that's the thing. Это очень важно закончить, потому что мы именно должны понять, будет ли ошибка или нет. Потому что в надежде, что мы это будем использовать в перспективе. I'm approaching the market. Not to, right? To это назначение. And you might think, well, I'm moving. Shouldn't I use to? Not exactly. Because why? The word approach, оно в себе подразумевает именно направление куда. It has destination. So you say, let's say, I'm approaching your house. I'm approaching whatever you're approaching. Kind of like that. We got that. So able, it makes it what? What part of speech it becomes?
It becomes adjective.
Absolutely. So approachable means иметь возможность, чтобы к тебе подошли, спросили вопрос и так далее. Получается доступным. В плане, hey, I have a question. What are you doing here? I'm a volunteer. Oh, really? You're doing such a great job. What do you think? What's your response? How would you respond if, let's say, you see a volunteer? What would you do?
Would
you do anything?
I would say that he makes a good job.
He makes a good job, really?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We can't do that.
He does a good job.
Yeah, he does a good job. All right, so you did a good job. You're doing a good job. So because it's physical labor, so to speak, let's say that, or effort in that sense. All right, say it again. He does.
He does a good job.
He does a good job, of course. Have you ever volunteered?
No, I've never volunteered.
Again, right? I was waiting until the last second, hoping and praying that you're going to add something, but you didn't.
No.
Давай привыкнем, отрицать нежелательно. Добавь что-то от себя. Мне кажется, это классная идея, или в перспективе я хочу это сделать, или, о май гад, я не знаю, там надо за все платить. I don't know, anything you want. Любой ответ, но он должен быть какой-то. So don't just neglect by just answering negatively.
No, I've never volunteered, but I think it's a great job because it helps. With окружение.
Surroundings.
It helps surroundings for free.
Okay. It helps volunteering. I think it's a great job. Well, technically, it's not a job, right? Because the word job, it means what? Usually something people get paid for, yeah? Technically. Or effort. It can be both. It can mean both, technically. So it's a great effort. What does that mean? Effort.
Effort.
It's great effort to see people making the environment. What does it mean, effort?
Effort. No.
Усилия.
Занятие, усилия.
Усилия. Kind of like that. Great effort. We got that. Let's go back to this effort. Of course, easy stuff. So, try, attempt, kind of like that. It's let's actually use this one. In an effort to
save money, I have committed to only buying items that I truly need.
Very good. What does that mean? Какой будет перевод? О чем там говорили? Can you remember?
Для экономии денег я решил покупать только вещи, которые мне нужны.
Absolutely. Good job. See? Very important to read something and get everything, or at least get the gist. What does it mean to get the gist?
Get the gist? Не знаю.
We talked about that. To get the main idea. Главную идею, главный смысл примерно, но понял, о чем идет речь. Это противоположное от. We talked about this today. It's the opposite of.
It's the opposite of.
Читаем для деталей, так сказать. What is that?
Of reading thoroughly.
Really? Okay. We got that, or reading for details, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we got that. Let me just add this somewhere here. All right, so to get the gist, to get the main idea, to understand the main idea, kind of like that. All right, sounds awesome. Let us get back to this, to the people who are what? We talked about volunteering before, so this should be really a walk in the park for you. Let's do that. What are they doing? Tell me.
They are volunteering. They're cleaning a beach for free.
I know, you should give me more. They're cleaning the beach. They're picking up rubbish, trash. They got these black bags where they put the trash in. They're all laughing, having a great day. They might put this on their CV, their resume, kind of like that. So come on, add something else. Tell me everything.
They are cleaning the beach while talking and having a great time. That's it, I think.
That's it. All right. Again, try to give me more. It seems like it's summertime. They're really having a great experience. They are, having a fantastic day, I guess, in that sense. Because why do I say that? How do I know that? Well, let's just look at their faces. They're pretty, pretty happy in that sense. So yeah. Anyway, by the way, what kind of beach this is? What kind of beach this is?
It's a sand beach.
Sand beach, sandy. Let's do that one.
Sandy
So we have sandy beaches, and what else we got?
Rocky beaches.
Rocky, of course. Which one do you like?
I like sandy beaches more because it's really comfortable to walk on them.
On them or on it, on the beach, or on them, on the beaches in that sense, yeah. I understand that. So this is kind of nice, though. Don't you think it's nice in terms of, like massage for your feet? What do you think now?
If they're round, round.
What is round? If the stones are, and stones definitely are round. So if there are stones and they're round, then what?
Then it's really cool to walk on them.
Really cool. Cool doesn't express why. It's healthy. It has its own health benefits. Why do you think walking on pebbles or little stones is a good idea? What do you think? Why does it have a health benefit?
Because it's like a massage for
Massage.
Massage for your feet.
Massage for your feet. Let's repeat that again. It's massage for your feet.
It's massage for your feet, which is really healthy.
Why do you think it's healthy? Massage is massage. Oh, come on, who cares? Why do you think it's healthy to massage the feet? What do you think?
Because they're special points in your legs.
Feet.
On your feet.
On your feet, there are, special points, and they truly need to be massaged. I agree with that. Very healthy stuff. All right, we got that. Anyway, surroundings. Easy words, actually. Environment, окружающая среда, something that surrounds you. But surroundings, it means anything that is around you. There's a park. There are cars. It might be too loud. Everything is surroundings, technically. But environment, you think of environment, you think of what exactly?
Of surrounding.
I'm thinking about, of course, environment, like greenery, how nice and beautiful things are around you in that sense. Pretty awesome. So, yeah. Oh, we got more. Who are they? They are
volunteers.
Volunteers, absolutely. Now, do you think there should be an age limit when it comes to volunteering? I mean, I'm looking at this picture. I can see they're kind of kids. What do you think?
No.
Should there be a limit or no?
No, I don't think so, because everyone who wants can volunteer.
That is true. I agree with that. But listen, there might be some potentially bad and hazardous material on the ground There might be needles, there might be glass, there might be all kinds of chemicals, and look, these are kids, you know what I mean? And one thing I can see is that they're not wearing any
Gloves.
protective gloves. Yeah. So is this a good idea to do?
I think it's good idea to do with parents or with adults.
I agree with that. With adult supervision. What does that mean, supervise, supervision?
Virginia.
Exactly. And supervisor, obviously, is the person who does that. Does what? Manages. Manages what? Manages the job in that sense. Let us get back to this. Let's read that. A supervisor, it's the person who what?
Who supervises?
Who supervises what exactly?
Who manages?
Who manages or supervises is a person who manages activities of, let's continue reading that, or people.
Or people, especially workers or students.
Absolutely. So this we got supervisor. So in any case, so it means the verb to supervise, it means
to manage, to управлять, получается.
Absolutely, to manage. We got that. So that's why we might have supervisors where? Where do we usually find them? Where do we see supervisors?
Supervisors, we see them in the work.
At work?
At work.
Of course. At some factories, there might be, of course. Because why? Stage of production, it requires management. It requires supervision. What does it mean, supervision?
Supervision, наблюдение.
Absolutely. Kind of like that, supervision. It's kind of easy words like super and vision. What does that mean, vision?
Зрение.
Absolutely, like суперзрение. Имеется в виду, что наблюдение, чтобы make sure everything is done the way it should be done, especially at work. All right. Good job here. So if you told me that you didn't have any questions, then good deal. Let's get back to usual, unusual, easy stuff, happy, unhappy. Come on, that's a joke. All right, so you didn't do 7 or 8. You didn't know what to do or what?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
All right, didn't they have the words? I think we talked about that. Behave – это вести себя, а как будет противоположное? Не вести.
Misbehave.
Absolutely. All right. Approve – it's easy. А противоположное что?
Disapprove.
So disapprove, we got that. And to disapprove and to misbehave. All righty, cool. What does it mean to misbehave in English? Misbehave, it means?
Плохо себя вести.
In English, my man, come on.
Means to have a bad behavior.
Thank you. Не нужно переводить по-русски. Если слово сложное что-то, мы обязательно его переведем. Это легкие слова. So we got that. Let's get back to the next one. Mature, what does it mean? It's quite mature for my age. What is mature? Mature.
Mature. Подходящее.
Это не значит подходящее. Это значит зрелый, имеется в виду человек достаточно развился, чтобы именно, так сказать, понимать жизнь и не смеяться, когда не нужно смеяться в таком контексте. Зрелость. Зрелость, понятно, что такое. To mature. Mature – это зреть в прямом смысле, как, преображаться из ребенка, так сказать, во взрослого. Но также зачем здесь использовалось слово immature? Immature для тебя что значит?
Не знаю. Не зрелый.
Если mature – это зрелый, значит immature – значит?
Незрелый.
Of course. Что значит незрелый?
Недостаточно развившийся до своего возраста.
Абсолютно верно. Получается, immature, what kind of immature behavior can you name me? Tell me.
I don't know.
Well, acting like a child when you're an adult. Kind of like that. What does it mean, acting like a child? Throwing things around, laughing when there shouldn't be laughter. Kind of like that. Are only kids and teenagers immature? What do you think?
No, I think.
Finish it. No, I think that adults can be immature too. Come on, man.
No, I think that adults can be immature too.
Of course, we got that. See, Some adults, like this guy, for instance, why do you think they say that it's immature?
Because he's I don't know, he's acting like a teenager.
Like a teenager, maybe. There's nothing wrong with taking a selfie. What does it mean overdoing it? He is overdoing it with selfies.
Means doing it постоянно.
Перебор. Doing too much, yeah?
Doing too much.
Overdoing means?
Means doing too much.
Of course. To overdo something. To do something way too much. What does it mean way? Way too much.
Ой, слишком.
In English. Давай, это легкие слова, что я говорю, не надо по-русски. Way meaning what?
Too, I don't know, too much.
Way too much means, way means too much. Too much means too much. Like really, really too much, or like extra too much, or significantly too much, or too much by a lot. You know what I mean? So in other words, try to find other words. That's the whole idea of finding words in English in order to explain the same thing. Kind of like that. All right, this we got. So try to, of course, use only English when it comes to explanation. We talked about this, the fashion. That's something that we had last lesson, as well as a couple lessons before, in fact. What is that? That's a picture of?
Of high.
Yeah. High what?
Don't remember.
All right, очень важно пяточку помнить. Из-за этого мы с тобой не модой занимаемся, а пятка. Пятка очень важно знать. It's an easy word. It is a heel. So we have heels and we have what? Задняя сторона ноги, the back side of our foot. It's called heel. And the front called what? The front is called what?
Knee.
Oh, knee? No. Knee это колени. Let's not forget that. So we have toe and heel. So like stand on your toes. What does that mean? Stand on your toes.
Стоять на пальцах.
Стоять на пальцах абсолютно верно. В плане, я имею в виду, подняться на большие пальцы. На цыпочках, так сказать. Toeing. That's the same thing. To toe. To toe. And stand on your heels. What does that mean?
Стоять на пятках.
Of course. All right, we got that. Let's get back to the, and this is what?
This is women.
You can say woman's bag, or you can say a purse, yeah? What's a purse?
Purse. Сумочка, bag.
Absolutely. Purse is a lady's bag, woman's bag. True. Let's get back to our next page. What do you think is happening here in picture B?
Boy and girl are как бы ругаться?
You tell me. That's why I'm asking. You're funny. Argue.
Arguing.
They are what?
They are arguing.
Of course. All right, they're arguing. They're bickering. That's the same thing. Bicker, argue, same thing. От слова аргумент, получается так, подожди, я не согласен с тобой, потому что у меня есть аргумент. У меня есть именно та веская причина, чаще всего у людей это не будет веская, просто ругаются. Получается, та веская причина для того, чтобы сказать, I don't agree with you. I don't think so. I'm going to argue with you, blah, 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 kind of like that. Bicker is the same thing. Let me just go and do it like so. Do you argue a lot?
No, I don't argue.
That's not enough.
I don't argue a lot because I don't need it.
Okay, at least give me something. I don't argue a lot because it's senseless. What does it mean, senseless?
Бесполезно.
Бесполезно, бессмысленно, kind of like that. All right, we got that. Let us get back to, what is the man doing? with his finger. This. What is that?
He's pointing at someone.
At someone or something. Okay, we got that, or someone in that case. All right. Not bad. All right, so a man is talking to some teenagers about clothes. What's his job? A shop assistant. What is the job of a shop assistant? What does that person need to do?
Shop assistant he needs to help customers.
Help with what?
With choosing something.
Very good. That's why it's important when you say something, make sure you finish it all the way until the end so that anybody like me in that case or any other interlocutor wouldn't have any issues understanding. So a shop assistant is, let's not say man, woman, it's a person who helps customers with their choice, or they might have some questions, and that's why a shop assistant is there to answer these questions. I like that. Make sure you give me a full answer in that case. All right, cool. To make a decision in English, what does that mean? To make a decision.
To make a decision. To to get an answer.
Sure, to get an answer, to really clearly understand what you need. Come on, make a decision. Come on, make up your mind. What does it mean to make up? Make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
Make a decision. Решай свою голову в плане как определяйся. Давай, make up your mind. What do you want, chicken or beef for breakfast? Tell me. Make up your mind. What do you want?
I want.
Make up your mind. You're thinking for too long. Make up your mind. What do you want?
I want chicken.
I want chicken. All right, good. When do people say make up your mind?
They say it when they ask someone.
Now, when somebody asks somebody, they don't rush them, because the idea of saying make up your mind, we're trying to rush the person. What does it mean to rush someone?
Rush someone. Не знаю.
Rush, it's an easy one. Rush hour, это какой час?
Rush hour.
Rush это торопиться. Rush hour это торопливый час, значит, какой час? Час пик? Okay, let's not forget about that. So rush someone, кого-то поторопить. Faster, come on, решай. Правильно? Это же не просто говорят, привет, как дела? Решай. Нет, это именно когда when somebody takes a while to answer. Somebody's taking too long to answer, yeah? What do we say when somebody takes too long to answer? We tell them?
Make a decision.
Make a decision. Это сделай решение, либо давай быстрее решай. Make up your mind. Let's repeat that again. Make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
Very good. Make a decision не ужасно звучит, но чаще всего, еще раз говорю, на ступеньку повыше, в плане, например, там, какую машину купить или что-то более серьезное, чем просто, например, там, заказать картошку или, не знаю, салатик. Можно тоже сказать make a decision, давай решай. Либо бегло, так сказать, тоже будет это make up your mind. Come on, make up your mind. What do you want? All right, something like that. Make examples with these. So maybe it's a good idea for you to write sentences with all the new words. All right, what is this? It's called a?
It's called a ticket.
It's not, this whole thing is a ticket, but this on the bottom, it's?
It's
stub, ticket stub.
Stub.
Some people collect them. I'll ask you more about that. All right, let's move on to something else. All right, so what are you going to do next? Tell me. What's the plan for today?
I'm gonna play PC games a bit, and then we're gonna walk.
Walk where?
Walk in our park.
Nice. Sounds awesome. All right, Dmitry, enjoy your day. It's the weekend, but then again, summertime, every day can be the weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.